Hello. Yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get into this. I'm actually doing kind of a midday life for once. But I wanted to get into to a certain topic, just to kind of I don't know. Just kind of explore this topic. Yeah, I guess we have Ellen DeGenerate here, but kind of the thing that like tipped it off this entire issue, at least for me, was I caught a lot of predators that claim they're disabled and claim they have autism and this and that and and here's just my thing. I think that if you're disabled, it's really black and white. You're either physically disabled, you can't walk, you can't depending on what it is, you can't do certain things, or if it's based on if it's like if you want to say mental disability, that means like you can't make decisions at all. And I've seen perfectly functional people that disabilities do not cause you to touch children inappropriately, period. Yeah, and they don't. And the only thing I can suspect is I think that some people, they have whatever they have, but they have that sick instinct inside of them, like being a pedophile or whatever. And I guess it's just used as like an enabling system for that. So there's just less boundaries they need to put up because it seems like they can get away with it. He blamed everything and everyone but himself. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm surmising the topic is about sickos using autism as an excuse, I gather. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely about Brandon. I think that tipped it off, but I've had another predator. I remember me and Wolf caught the last predator we caught. Actually, no, the me and Wolf caught two autistic predators. I think in a row, two in a row, if I'm not mistaken, two in a row, and they're both decoyed catches. One was decoyed from FM, and one was decoyed. That was that one in Westfield where the mom cussed me out and said, he's 38, he lives at home, you know, but he works and he can take a bus, which is what everyone else does. And he knew what he was doing could get him in jail or in trouble. And if you know that you could get in trouble, I don't care about if that person has a disability. I'll catch, like, I wouldn't bat an eye if I catch my next 100 predators and they're all autistic. I just wouldn't bat an eye. I don't think there's anything wrong with a predator catcher catching someone with, like a severe, disability. Like unless it's like where pretty much, if you have like the kind of disability where you can't make decisions, you can't really be even capable of even doing that. You know, it's very clear to know if someone is actually capable of doing something. They'll literally talk exactly like the same predators that they sound like, but then when you meet them in person, they'll act a little awkward and they'll be like, "Oh, I have autism," and yeah, that's exactly it. No free passes. I did hear Jenny's back. I actually hope that's true because it was sad that she died. And I don't want I don't want to think that she died. I mean, from what I knew her age was, that's definitely too young to go. They almost always know right from wrong. Brendan definitely knows. Yeah. Yeah, and he blamed his parents. He said, well, parents didn't teach me right. They didn't explain I can't wrestle with children or something to justify it. And I think this is why I've been noticing autism is used as an insult because basically what it means is you're the kind of person that like lacks boundaries, and then when you get caught up in it, or like any kind of pushback from that, you're just gonna blame someone, blame a disability, and basically take no accountability for your actions. And I mean, that insult should sting. That's really why I believe that it's used as an insult a lot of times. Um, because I don't know. I mean, I just believe in like personal responsibility. Like you should, you know, um, if you can, make decisions. You're mentally capable. I mean, there's people that can't walk. There's people that can, they're even bedridden, whatever it is. But also, I mean, there are people, that have, certain ailments or whatever it is, or disabilities, even if it's technically called that. But they, you know, they actually do want to live a full and good life, But he's always pulling that victim shit. Not at all. Hope not. Insanity is when you don't know the difference between right and wrong. That's the only thing. Well, that's not the definition of insanity, but that's the only thing that would get you out of anything like that, whether it's murder or child abuse. Oh, the difference between right and wrong. I guess it's like, yeah, I mean, kind of. I don't know. I think I can speak for a lot of us saying Brandon lied about a lot of this too. His story didn't seem tied up with a lot of areas. I don't see how that's disorder. I've seen a lot of people that even have severe autism. Most of them have a general concept of right and wrong. Yeah, and really, I remember I caught someone in when I was in New York or whatever, and it's like that, and he had a disability. It's like it's not like you just get a lesser punishment. It's like if you do it, you can commit a heinous crime and just be, I guess, a little disabled. You could have autism or whatever, and you can get away with it. And I think it's completely disgusting. And just like any kind of excuse mentality, basically saying anything wrong you've ever done, there's just like no accountability. And people that instead will live piss poor, pathetic lives instead of living up to their potential, you know, despite whatever you're diagnosed with. There really isn't any excuse for child abuse. They know it's wrong. Uh, it's an institutional thing. Oh, it's an instinctual thing. You know good and well you're not supposed to do that. It doesn't matter what state you're in. Yeah, Brandon seems like the one that could hug a kid too. No boundaries. I saw this little film the other night called Mocking Don't Sing. The real definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Actually, so that's actually not the definition of insanity. So the actual definition of insanity, I think, is more in line with not knowing right from wrong. I thought they were saying that before, and I instinctually like that's not the definition of insanity. It doesn't matter if they know right from wrong. They hear kids, they get stopped. We should blame his parents. I don't really no. Like, we should blame fucking. Why not blame Brandon? He was the one that did it. A parent can only do so much. How about that? But people that are insane also don't have a grip of reality. They don't really know right from wrong because they can't differentiate the true from the false. Yeah, I mean that's kind of a different thing. I mean, you can tell if someone's insane or faking it or whatever. Well, so here's the thing about the YouTube headquarters thing. What I kind of need right now is I kind of want to know about. I want to be up to date on predator catcher channels that get taken down, and then we can use that as a platform to, you know, ask people that work at YouTube. Because like here's what happened when I was driving in there. I was actually getting emails from YouTube, um, saying some reason like it tipped off the algorithm or something. And well, actually, I'll just read it. I don't want to misquote it. I'll just read it. It was sent to my Fireside email. And my name is uh, I'll just say I'll just make up a name. I don't know. I'll use the fake name Skylar. Skyla. My name is Skyla, and I'm reaching on behalf of YouTube's community outreach team. My team helps contract users who may not otherwise get an opportunity to express their questions or concerns with YouTube. Our community has flagged to my attention some comments in which you seem to be frustrated with some issues involving YouTube's terms of service. Would you like to share your perceptions with me here? Feel free to reply directly to this email with any context you may want to provide, and I will do my best to help you with any issues that you may be experiencing. So then, I kind of got into a back and forth with, YouTube about certain channels that got banned, and they said they would look into it. They didn't have a response. So I'm just saying, I feel the best way to go about that is I need to know the channels that have been taken down if there have been recently, because I don't know if it's been as bad as it was right when the ban went in place, but that is valuable information. That and the URLs. If anyone has that in the URLs, definitely send that to me. And then I can start we can start questioning these people that work at YouTube, and then when they don't do what they should do, or then we apply pressure. So that's how I think we should do. We should go about it. But if we don't apply pressure, then nothing won't get done. And if we don't know what YouTube channels are getting taken down, then we can't really do anything about YouTube channels getting taken down. Hey Swizzle, how long till Daddy Ray abandons you again? I'm not sure. Actually, I will drop the link. Oh, hold on. But yeah, but I think that going to the YouTube headquarters thing, that kind of was a start, because I realized that if there's one thing I gained, I mean, I ended up actually even having a phone call with someone that worked at YouTube. They did say I can't record or they'd hang up, so I can't record. Um, Unless I just go on a one party state and I lie to them. That's probably the only thing I can think of. But if it's on email, it's like it still can be documented. What grown man jumps naked on a bed anyway? Yeah, none of it made sense. Like, how did he end up in his boxers? Like, why why if he was in his boxers and he was even in the presence of a kid, would he not just immediately cover up or be like horrified by that? I don't know. Look at Brandon's room. Yeah, bro, that was gross. Jumping out of bed and getting an indecent exposure charge doesn't make any sense. He had to be doing it way more than that. He had to be doing way more than that. Yeah, definitely. People were saying there were 3 arrests. Oh, did I paste the link? I don't think I did. So why would Brandon's parents let them play around young kids in his boxers? Still not a good excuse. I mean, I don't think his parents did anything wrong. I mean, I think it was just like probably him. He did something wrong. And a lot of times what can happen is they'll know how their parents are monitoring them and then they'll go around it. Brandon took off his pants and jacket. Yeah, but I definitely think that whenever you think of kind of a gross image of autism, you think of people like Brandon and the predators they catch. Because it's like you get this vibe that they're just like kind of like these weird people that don't know any boundaries, and then when they break a boundary, there's just no consequences for it at all or shame at all, and that's just kind of like a I don't know. I mean, that goes against any kind of good vibe, but it's like that's the perception of autism, but not saying there aren't people that have autism, uh, you know, that aren't like that. I haven't had anyone really close to me that had autism, so I don't know. When I think of autism, I think of TVS. I don't know. I think of obsession when I think of that. I think of TVS. It's a pun, but Shifty said it wrong. Oh, Jen even clipping shit. Well, shit. I mean, I genuinely hope she is alive because I kind of like I was actually very sad to hear that she died. So I'd be glad if she undied. Yeah, because my thing on Jen A wasn't that she was like an all around bad person. I think she was just like very troubled by her like ideology, but I did think she had good in her, but still um under quite a bit of ideology and all that old religious stuff. Also, I think there was a post on her channel, so I don't know. I mean, Daniel Tardsberg, whoever the fuck you are, made crack. I smile for the first time today with that name. I mean, all right, there'll be another Daniel. I mean, it's kind of fitting because like I literally made that channel so that to address stupid shit. So that's why statistics show that children under the age of 10 almost never lie about abuse. Yeah, and people don't lie about that. People like under 10, you don't even have the concept of that would substantiate the reasons why someone would even lie. Like, oh, if I do this, this thing will happen. That's not even the kind of thinking you have under 10. Gen A, I think, is alive. Children don't know how to make up that kind of story. Yeah, exactly. 80 people here on a midday. It's pretty crazy. I ran a chat community come over. Cat. Ryan, think when you was 16 years old, did you feel the need to wrestle with 7-year-olds? No, definitely not. I'm the kind of person that'd be like kind of very. I want to say the word afraid, but like I kind of almost want to. I don't like getting near people or being too close to people at all. So anything like that would be the opposite of what I want to do. Or like, yeah. But even like, yeah, even kids, like the fuck, like wrestling's weird enough. Um, oh my god, he said the word dry humping too. I forgot about that. And the way we found him really when Nunya said, brought up the APP thing, that was about him saying sus comments. And in chat, they were just very creepy. They were like creepy rape jokes. I'm not sure if I remember exactly what they are. Probably would need help from some people that archive on. Uh, but yeah, I just remember him making like saying like really creepy shit, and then finding out he's autistic, and then it's like, oh, he has autism or whatever. And um, no, my thing is like, I'm not if shit like if I catch another person that have autism, I'm not going to their parents. I'm not gonna ask for a higher person. I'm not gonna ask for their caregiver. I'm not gonna ask their advocate or whatever the fuck. I'm going to them, and I'm gonna try to get them to incriminate themselves, and I'm gonna try to exclude the parents out of it. Because if they're above 18, sorry, nah, they're gonna be treated as a man. Fuck that. I was wondering why he was suddenly on panels but barely talking a thing. Weird as fuck. Well, actually, to be fair, I kind of did that a couple times. I don't really. Sometimes I'll just be on a panel. I wouldn't say anything. Um, you know, I'd be typing. It's kind of like what you guys are doing now. I mean, only I would just be on stream. In CCC and Be Kind, that was a detail that really stuck out. Again, no other red flag previous issues with the first response. Where'd that come from? I don't even pay attention to them. The Angelas and the Jonies, like. But yeah, I don't know. Now he knows how decoys work, names of many decoys, voices as he's listened to all the decoy streams. Yeah, I think we're probably in terms of agreement on here because I just think there's no excuse for that at all. And like how I kind of want to be on a catch is not even like really if they are. I'm just gonna say in future catches, how I'm gonna be is I'm gonna go like full at them. I'm not going to consult the parents or anything. My goal if I catch a person, I don't care if they're disabled at all, like really at all. I'm gonna try to get them to incriminate themselves. I'm gonna try to get them locked up, and I'm probably gonna try to keep them away from their parents that are trying to protect them, because I'm not trying to protect a pred just because they have autism or whatever the fuck. They should be locked up. My thing is, if he had a prior experience being, in his own words, falsely accused of this at 12, there's no reason why he would think it's okay to wrestle a little kid in his underwear 4 years later. Exactly. See, it's like all kinds of things. I didn't even think about. There's like, you ever notice there's like 20 different things that don't add up about the story. Or someone that could have talked to him and questioned him so we could have more answers. In my opinion, that wasn't handled as well as it could have. I mean, I think there was a good amount of information gained, though. I mean, we could have gained more. We could probably still gain more. But also, I mean, you gotta kind of know if you're gonna do that, you have to pretend to be their friend. You have to pretend you're gonna go easy on them. But that's to get the info. And then when you do with the info, then you know what you do with the info. They should probably play one of my catches that I've done, which definitely play into this category. I found it. This is my catch, so I can. I promise to not copyright myself. To copyright strike myself. As a live catch with Wolfpack. Let's just get into it. Let's look at like how they're talking. Like how the mother defends them and everything. Like this is a typical autistic scenario. You ever use the app Me24?
Huh? Me24. Have you ever used that app?
No.
Sure. Is there a place to sit down by any chance?
I gotta watch my grandma soon. My mom's leaving, so I'm gonna watch my grandma.
Well, okay. What we're
Fair
going to
enough.
do is say that we're here for an interview to make sure this doesn't happen again. You are on Meet 24. We have your pictures. So we want to talk to you about this, so that way this doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
We were talking to a minor, so we're coming here because that's what we do. We investigate. We try to make sure this doesn't happen again or any of that stuff. I'm a little bit out of breath, but
Yeah. I know your name's Jose Maldonado. Does this look like any
By the way, that is Jose Maldonado.
kind of conversations that you would have?
Yeah.
And how old did you believe that this person was? You don't know. No idea. How about how old? If you had to guess. Why'd you say you said you were worried about getting in trouble? Why would you get worried? Why would you get in trouble? You don't know. So here's the thing. If we just have just a chat logs to operate on, I feel like this plane go by. So here's the thing. We have like if you can't be honest with us, then we'll just have to. I don't know. Don't do much stuff.
can we hold on to that for a second?
Yeah, could you also hold the battery pack?
Yeah, I got you.
It's hard holding the tablet and the phone and battery pack. Here's the thing. It's like basically just be honest with us now, or we'll just have to like escalate this and like go like we don't want to have to do that. But like like you telling me you just don't know the age, bullshit. Just be honest.
He's like 16 or 17.
How about going a little lower?
14.
He was 14.
I'm gonna stop this.
What's up now? So, like we'll have to do. If we can't if we're like the thing is we're just trying to ensure internet safety. Just make sure you don't do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We don't
So
want to have to get anybody else involved. It's just us three here.
so all
Okay.
so all we got to do is gather as much information as possible. And and then
If you do turn up pig on another one of our decoys, we have several of them out there. We ain't gonna take this lightly next time.
Okay.
Okay.
so that's thing is just be honest with us because like we're not the police or anything. We're just citizens. So might as well just be honest with us now. Like how did you meet this individual?
I started talking to him.
So far, I mean, he knows a good amount of what's going on. He knows he could get in trouble for what he's doing. He's able to explain what he's doing. And I mean, he seems a little off or a little awkward, but he is morally capable of knowing what he's doing. So I was gonna watch this play.
Then I stopped.
Yeah, you did stop at some point. Like who initiated the conversation?
In other words, who started the conversation? Who spoke to who first?
They spoke to me first.
Are you sure about that?
I can almost guarantee every one of our decoys and everything like that.
And I could not.
reach out
Okay.
to us
Here's
first.
the thing. I'm not almost guaranteeing it. I'm 100% guarantee it. I'm gonna ask again. Who initiated the conversation? It doesn't make sense to lie to us.
I did start a conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm
That's good. We're going somewhere good with the honesty, man. We don't want to have to go anywhere else. So
Sorry to keep having you hold stuff. Do you just mind if I just show him a couple of the conversations? I just want to kind of read this a little
let me
bit.
put this in my pocket, and I will do some video camera for the both of us.
Yeah. Well, Wolfgang is a real empty here. All right, so let's just kind of look through this a little bit and
Sorry for the shaky
here's the
hands, a little
conversation. Does this
cold.
look like some conversation you may have had?
Yeah.
All right, so and with this individual. All right. One of them says, and this is you, right?
Yeah.
What does it say?
I don't want to go to jail.
Why'd you go to jail?
I just don't want to. I got a job. And
Yeah, but why would you think you would
I'm
go to
shaking.
jail though? Yeah, listen, relax. We're not the police, right?
No.
So if you just relax, just be honest, give as much information as possible, you know.
So right there, he knows he could go to jail. Right there. Like, I want to lose my job. I want to be able to, not go to jail. That isn't that what anyone should be weighing if they're in that situation? A very able person. Must be a super sad jack to get under a vehicle. But now back to the video.
You figure this out.
I'm just gonna stop doing all this and
Hey, stop after. So you gotta get basically we gotta get as much information, figure out what exactly happened now, and then in the future you can stop. I'm good.
I'm only getting closer because I can't hear that well. You see the cochlear implant, right? Okay.
So see the sun's hitting it. So I'm actually gonna go to the beginning.
what are you doing, Joe? No, just
We
talking.
have to have a conversation. That's what we're doing.
I'm just having a nice conversation, doing a quick interview. That's all.
So this is when the family protects
You know
him.
them?
All right, we'll just go, please.
Joe, you know them?
We'll go, please.
Joe.
All right, we'll go to the police then.
No, don't go to the police. What?
All right.
If we can't have a conversation, we'll have to.
Joe, what are you doing, Joe?
They asking me some questions that I did something wrong.
No, you get inside the house, Joe.
You met a minor online.
Get in the house.
You met a
Joe.
14-year-old.
We
Didn't
met
care.
a 14-year-old online. If we could have an interview, or we can go to the police.
All
All right.
Pre-rolls.
Pre-rolls, definitely. We're just going to be
Maybe
going
14.
a little bit ways down the street. Here's your camera.
Yeah.
Get off the property because we were asked to leave. They don't want to do it anymore. But we got the amendments on there.
All right. Rat pickles or pre-roll.
Yep.
Oh, please.
Pre-rolls, Miss Reed.
You can dox the address too. I don't know. It's whatever the fuck we'll do. This guy. Fuck this guy. Being a kid. The caller has the address, right?
Make sure you hit the like button. Popos are on the way. What?
Yeah. They're on the way.
Popos will be on the way, yes.
Good.
They're being called as we speak.
Probably stand here.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So
You get called in like a 12-year-old late for dinner.
yeah, I'm only shaking because I'm cold. I'm not worried one bit.
This is Joe.
What was it?
So now, I think it's much trickier. I think it's a much trickier, more volatile potential to get violent on these catches. Autistic at home, family coming out to defend. These catches are probably the most dangerous beside meeting a violent felon or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what makes them more dangerous or less dangerous. I mean, that kind of varies so much. That's what I thought. He wouldn't be, because he wouldn't be to get under a vehicle that, I don't know what that's about at all.
These are FBI agents and
We're not
decoy.
FBI agents at all. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
We're just citizens.
We're just citizens, but I catch a lot of these guys, bro. These guys are sick. They say sick things, kind of like you did. But you don't realize the dangers of this person could have been someone with a gun who wanted to come here, rob your whole family, point blank, shoot everybody. It could have been a group of guys just because you were doing that. Came in and beat everybody's ass.
I don't want
in
you
the
to
house.
record. I don't want you to record.
All right, well, let's go. Please send.
That I don't want you to record.
How about you just take a step back over there?
No, no recording.
Is there no
us.
recording, no
None.
exposure?
None. None.
Then, yeah, I mean, see
Sorry.
what I know about that.
I don't want that.
But I actually just have to keep my camera on just to make sure nothing
Mhm.
happens as far as safety concerns and
Mhm.
everything like that.
Yeah, I'll step.
For your
I'll step.
safety,
I'll step.
but no
I'll
recording.
step back there.
Take a step back.
Yeah.
Because
I got you. One moment.
I remember what I do with this. I go back and then
I got you. Hold on, check it out.
How long have you been telling you about this shit?
so we get a far angle, but we still get it.
Obviously, I'm not recording.
Mentally. How many times we've been telling you this about the older people, the fucking guys, everything? Like I told you, don't do that shit. I erase this shit.
Then I
and
get
you
that
be
soon
fucking
going.
Fucking up. No, don't say shit in your head. You're gonna listen to it.
That's soon going.
You can fucking go to jail for this shit.
No, not the
Why
same
would
bed
you give
place.
strangers our address? It's like you said, they can come and kill us. They can kill you, ask you to meet you somewhere, and they fucking shoot you or something. What the fuck is your problem, dude? I'm tired of this shit.
You're not going to be able to hang around with kids if this goes on the record. You don't want this going on the record, right? Because you won't be around kids, your own family.
You know what? I want your fucking phone. You're not using it for a long time. I told you this the last time, and you better fucking relax right about now because I'm pissed.
Imagine getting your phone taken away at 38 years old by your mom. I just can't comprehend that. Yeah, that is where the nonviolent hands were born. Yeah, so my kind of rule, here's like my rule that I just kind of thought of. Yeah, he's 38. He's 38. I mean, she said he's 38, and I think that's what it verified to be. What was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, if someone has autism, they have autism. But if they are a pred also, then they will be judged as if they do not have autism. So he can be dragged for living with his mom. He can be dragged for being a fucking burden on society. He can be dragged for fucking being a predator. Just like as if he doesn't have autism at all, just full drag mode. Because fucking like his mom had to take his phone because he's a bitch. Now begin.
I'm pissed.
You got to do right, bro. You can't be doing this.
You don't. What I tell you, you don't know who's on the other line. Didn't I tell you there's decoys? Didn't I tell you this shit? Didn't I tell you all this
Your mom
shit?
knows about us. Your mom knows about us catches on Massachusetts. There's 5 of us now. There's about to be 6. And guess what? This guy
You want to be posted everywhere in the news for child predators?
last guy I lost him. He was 80 years old. He's going after 2 real minors on top of my decoy.
You know what
And he
decoy?
was on the news.
Do you know
He
what
was
decoy
arrested.
is? You don't know what decoy is? Decoy is they pretend that that's a girl in reality. Didn't I tell you this shit?
Look at me. Right? This wasn't a real 14-year-old.
Seriously. I'm on your fucking phone. And I hope this teaches a lesson. I really hope so because I've been telling you this for years. For years. The old ladies, fucking ladies asking you for money, for cars, and all this shit. Send them cash out, send them PayPal. I tell you all this shit.
Oh, we got some people here. Furthermore, wait, did he say something else? Who is this bitch? I don't see any earlier comments. He made a comment, I don't see it. Furthermore, you're gonna stop generalizing autism. Actually, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. You're gonna stop talking trash about autism. It's not a it's not a request. Keep harassing autistic people, and I'll come fuck you and your little buddy up. Yeah, internet tough people. Internet tough guys. Someone to fuck me up, bro. Like they know where I'm at. Like you just liking the motivation at that point. Do it. Find me. Catch me outside. Um, but yeah, we will continue to drag this autistic piece of shit and Brandon being an autistic piece of shit because he's also a pred. Yeah, definitely. What you want to say about that? $500 west of City Hall. But yeah, I'll play this video.
Yeah. That's why I control all your shit because you don't think right.
You're right. I'm gonna go talk to my partner and everything like that. I really appreciate it. Dude, stay away from children. Stay away
It's
from
not
the
just
apps.
children, all the apps.
You're in trouble. I'm not trying to sit here and lecture you, but your mother asked me to, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm 41 years old. How old are you again? 30. You should know that. Do better. Stay away from children. Get into a hobby like Legos or something like that.
He got games. He got everything.
Model cars.
He has everything in that room. He has everything. I don't know why the fuck you gotta do that shit, yo. For real.
Because you have that temptation. That's what it's called. The sexual temptation right now. And you gotta find a way to get a little block that sexual temptation.
Yeah, I'll be able to drag Wolf, but like, look how much information he's getting. Like, he's getting this whole thing, really.
Tell him because I tell him they're gonna fuck you in the ass. That's what the fuck they're gonna do. And beat you up.
Oh, I don't give a fuck you're joking. I'm telling you where I'm at, and if you mean business, you can find me. I'm not joking the slightest. You're gonna leave autistic people and special needs people alone. I'm gonna come beat the living shit out of you. Nah, I'm saying where I'm at. Beat the shit out of me. Find me where I'm at. See if you can. Bring your blade, bitch. And fuck this autistic piece of shit. Jose. Can someone help me with the name? Someone dox him in chat. I know his name is Jose. I'm blanking on the last name. I turned 30. My memory's already going. But I knew his name was Jose, so I'll just keep playing the video.
And beat you up.
red hat or pink hat.
He thinks like I just talk out of my ass. Are you recording? I
No,
asked
it's
you not
off.
to record.
Yeah, it's off.
You got your
I have to
camera.
monitor him.
I want your credentials.
They thought I wasn't recording.
If you want to
the
call the police,
whole
call the police.
time.
Call the police.
They got played.
Oh, suddenly you don't got cars or nothing?
Doesn't he realize? And this dude is a pedo. Why is he defending a pedo that happens to be autistic? Is he a bitch?
You guys, es que este es un hijo de puta. Este es un hijo de puta. Tú no sabes lo que le está haciendo.
I want him to call the police on me.
You're right. He's wrong. Get the fuck in the house. Joey está mal y dije ya punto. He's wrong. He's in the wrong.
Well, I agree with that.
It got punto.
Yeah.
Or whatever that means.
Call the cops on you.
We got more than what we needed out of that.
Catch me.
Well, you agree.
So I think the cops are on their way. It's 21 Higgins Circle, not Drive. So
Sure. Oh,
we can go back to the car.
Oh, I highlighted everything.
yeah. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna vote Doc.
Oh, bro, so we deleted his comments. So if you're gonna be such a bitch, you gotta delete your words online. What makes you think you can say real words in person? And you want to face me in person? This shit. Yeah, pretty much that's kind of how it ends. Actually, I think it gets even crazier because like we're still with the cops or something. Oh, let's see. We got more activity. Like you talking all tough, then blocking like a little bitch. I didn't block anyone, and I'm definitely not for blocking this person. Yeah, here's the link. Want to come up? I didn't delete anything. Ass wait. You and your bitch mods did. I mean, links been posted. Are you far from Massachusetts? Yo, I think what we should do is if someone actually wants to pull up on me or whatever, we'll start like a fund me or whatever to fund their trip. And even with the funds, would they do it? I'm thinking of doing that. I'm selling tickets to the fights. But yeah, yeah, I think the catch pretty much ends there. It doesn't end in the rest because it was in Springfield, which is kind of a safe haven for shit like that, for crime.
I kind of want them to call the police. That'd be easier. An effort to talk louder. I just don't want to make it sound like I'm yelling. Yeah, and I'm sorry if I dox. I just can't mute anything. I don't know how to mute.
Gee. All right, we got phone calls coming.
Oh, then I'm talking to the cops, I think. Something going on. Hold on, I remember there was a part where
Just
that's
one of
really it.
I got
Yeah.
it.
Thank you.
That's really it. Yeah, so I did a couple catches like that. I'll pull up for a cup of coffee and chicken wings. Yeah. If someone's just pulling up to pull up, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Doesn't have to be a fight. That's not really a pull up. That's a meetup. Yeah, can't really think of much more to establish on this, but yeah, just saying that if I find out they did something even close to something like this, like predator shit, I'm going open season on all these people, and I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that they can incriminate themselves and make sure they face the harshest penalty without giving one fuck about whatever it is they call themselves disabled. Bro, I mean, you said you'd pull up and do all these things. I mean, that should be without consequence. So I mean, even if that's what you think, that shouldn't stop you. Like, pull up. Yeah, you can pull up virtually too with the link. Yeah, if you want to even go up on panel, like, I mean, let's be honest. Like, how are you gonna face me in real life? Fair and steak bingos, but I'm older now, so coffee will suffice. Yeah, we'll also finance uh Cat barbecue or Cat meetup of some sort. There's no pulling up though with that. That'd just be a meetup. Good vibes. A blue belt and panel jujitsu. Yeah. Hey, little bitches go again, talking all that shit, then blocking comments. Laughing emoji. Trying to think of what else to talk about. Nah, he would have pulled up by now. He's not pulling up. Usually, I find that if someone's gonna pull up, they pretty much just pull up right away. You can't really get them to pull up. So you're not pulling up virtually or physically or nothing. So we can just be very remain unaffected by Daniel Price and act as if he doesn't exist and continue on as if he doesn't exist. And go against everything he tried to fight for in the comments. Has Jeffrey sent you that SMS? No. Where to shift the info? Jeff? Where to shift the info? Show the text. Should I really do a show to text in a squeaky voice? Like, show the text! Show the group! Show the text! I don't know. It doesn't really work too well with text. Has Jeffrey sent you that SMS? Link for Sterling. I mean, if anyone wants to enter this realm, they can. What in the fuck is going on in the hallway? Why do people have to yell? Um, the ghosts are up. I'll literally be hearing yelling or whatever, and then I'll look and there'll be no one there. So I live with ghosts. I have a ghost roommate and hasn't paid rent for 6 months. It's bullshit. The yelling in the hallway are the people pulling up. Oh shit. That quick. Sure that wasn't Daniel Price? Nah. It was between two people. Yelling at each other, seemingly. I wasn't involved. It's a text on SMS. Yeah, why say SMS? I don't. I honestly just don't know the use of that word. The reasoning for the use of that word. I'm not defending bad behavior, moron. I'm calling you out and letting you know you need your ass kicked for harassing special needs people, thinking you're some vigilante when you're just a pussy. And it's like, yeah, you are, because this entire thing is about calling out bad behavior. That's really the point of this. Read it again, your best Batman voice. I don't know if that was even a Batman voice. Link for Brandon? Damn, how many times we gotta put out this damn link? Show the link. Um, I never have time for these panels. Has Ryan ever really tussled with someone? I can't imagine how they go. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, so I mean, as far as getting locked up though, Preds. So now what I'm kind of doing, and it's already there's four that already are going down like this. Is I'm putting up the court docket, so it says all the court updates and everything, so you can see the court updates. Just go to mdcap.press and then catches, and you'll pretty much get the whole story about what happened and all the court dockets and everything. So you'll see like everything. And you could even go to court. You could because the courts are public. I mean, if you wanted to, you could see you could be in court with a predicate with that information. One less letter is an SMS. First text. It's about efficiency. That's why you Yanks are also fat. Trimming letters is like trimming calories. I don't know. If you want to go with SMS, I guess just gotta think harder to understand it. Hell, Room 1. So yeah, message transfer to be different through text. Like in Aussie, we say SMS. Actually, you know what I did? I called like phones or like any kind of handheld devices. I had a bad habit of calling them mobile devices. It was a very unnecessary use of the word. My mobile device. But yeah, I kicked that habit. Heaven bid, a European try to have a unique culture. Capitalization of SMS is equivalent to text. Just saying. Uh, Probably. I don't know. But yeah, anytime, a pred has like any kind of autism thing, they're gonna be 100%. They're not gonna get any kind of special treatment, and they shouldn't. From really anyone. If a predator catcher catches an autistic predator, that's a win. Cause fuck them. I heard the beep, Ryan. They're in the basement. Look them up. There's no beep. There's no beep. I don't know. Yeah, remember Jeff mentioned this beep thing? There's no beep when someone comes in. I've never heard a beep, and there's no one in the back in the basement. Nor is there a beep. Also, you're younger than me. Do you get cash out of a Mac or an ATM? What do you mean? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Do you get cash out of a Mac, like a computer, or an ATM? I don't know. Never got cash out of out of a laptop before. Seriously disabled catches in the past have had real victims. Yeah, and they need to be like, I don't care if they even have like a slightest ability to know right and wrong, they should get the full punishment because they're just like inside they're pedophiles. That's just what it is. There's no mag machine sign near me. I've seen them in New York City and Philadelphia too. So what is a mag machine? Money Access Center? Oh, I don't know what that is. I'm learning about this new thing. Money Access Center? What is that? Okay, I'm learning something new. So it's the same as an ATM. So how would it be? Yeah, what the fuck? Isn't an ATM a money access center? You access money? Why are people coming up with those words? Hi Ryan, I'm working, but I want to say a quick hello and send some love. Hey Lila. Yeah, I hope Vlad's doing well too. He's great. Where's Ryan? It's a place where you put a card into a machine, punch in a 4-digit code, and select how much cash you want. That's an ATM. So what's the difference between that and an ATM? No, but that's an ATM. I don't get it. Why are we calling ATMs something else all of a sudden? When Ryan was a seed, they called him a Mac. Now in today's world, it's ATM. Yeah. When I was a seed, that should have been around 1994. So I want to see what most of the youngins call them. Money Access Center, Mac. Oh, Ellen wrote us a whole essay here. Money Access Center, Mac, also Money Access Card, was an ATM network in the Mid-Atlantic and Midwestern United States between 1979 and 2005, when it was absorbed into the Star Network. So basically, Macs became ATMs. Money Access is money painted in very small dabs of color. The network was one of the first in the nation and helped universalize ATM banking. At its height, Mac operated 59,000 ATMs. So Mac is just an ATM. Right, have you heard of paying for an item and they put your card through a knuckle buster, and sometimes called a zip-zap machine? No, not at all. A knuckle buster or a zip-zap machine? Yo, we got him back. We got him back. Yo, now we're getting called gaggles. Remember the gaggle of goons? Our gaggle of goons. Such a gaggle of gutless fucks, a lot of you. Such sensitive little shit-talking bitches. Oh, and to the guy talking that sounds like the half-witted bastard child of Kermit the Frog, you're done, boy. Yo, I should fucking put his text in a Liam Neeson AI prompt and just see how that, and just put that out. Fucking gaggle of gutless fucks. Gaggle of goons hype. There's the way it said gaggle of goons. It was like, it reminded me of god damn, what was that show called? It's like with the son's Bobby. A gaggle of goons. Can anyone Man of the Hill? Something like that. Like a gaggle of goons. We can't be having a gaggle of goons in this neighborhood trying to catch pedophiles. Nope. Because they'll make the pedophiles feel uncomfortable. And we can't have pedophiles feeling uncomfortable. Oh, we got we got more Daniel Price. At Ellen DeGenerate, not very smart to talk shit to someone that will kill your family and make you watch. This fucking guy. Holy shit, bro. Someone's courage is through the roof. So somehow they're gonna find who the person is behind the account and then find their family and find them and then kill their family and then strap them to like a chair or something and make them watch. How what are the chances of that, you think? What are the chances? I don't know. We'll get a percentage. It's like, why did you? And then you know when you answer for the crime, it'd be like, why did you do this? Because I didn't like someone on YouTube. A comment. That, yeah, that's bro. That ain't smart. Yeah, bro. I'll give him I'll text you off his burner. A lot of you is a favorite phrase, man. Yeah, he was against generalizing, is now saying a lot of you. And then saying we're too sensitive while invoking sensitivity of disabled people. Bro, I don't know. That put my brain in a knot. You guys get snow already in Mass? No. It's actually the weather's actually nice. It's like in the 50s. What's the weather? It's 59 degrees. Because mom, I'm disabled. Ryan, Daniel's saying he will kill families and make people watch. All this over autism comments. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. OUI, I got you, my guy. Hey, I gotta read it. I gotta read it that way. At Batman. Damn fucking right I am. Want to get added to the list? And you should have put a question mark, dumb fuck. Can't put proper punctuation to your threat, fish. So let's go. Let's Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was hearing knocking or something. Do we get any more Daniel comments? You notice all the Daniels are fucked around here. We had Daniel Dowd, Daniel Price, Daniel Messberg, Daniel Tardsberg. Trying to be Daniel Messberg. All the Daniels around here are fucked. I think there's a strong correlation of being named Daniel and being fucked. It's like once the parents decide on the name Daniel, it'll be like, all right, you're diagnosed with being fucked. This person's gonna be tapped. It's gonna make wild threats on the internet. That's just their destiny. I mean, I don't know. I hope she's alive. I thought it was pretty sad when finding out she passed away. I don't know, but Daniel Priceberg. Is there going to be a Daniel Priceberg account? It's too many Daniels. Damn, Daniel. Yeah, if we can summon Janae somehow, that would be pretty cool. It's kind of good news. Is like if you think someone's dead and then find out they're not dead. It's like now they're undead. Dead minus dead equals alive. She's a zombie? I don't know. Well, then that would be a different situation. Yeah, I don't know. Going live to address the Brando situation. Yeah, I think we need a Hoax Wars stream. Those streams go on. They start at like 2 a.m. or something, and then they end in the afternoon or whatever they go. They start and end at the weirdest times. So yeah, can't really think of anything more to say. So I think that's how it will end it off. So, yeah.